Robert Krulwich taking a measure of time for us. On the subject of time, I did promise that I would entertain a visit from a representative of, I believe it's the M1. Sir, could you come in for a second, please, and explain to us what it is you have been so
actually
insistent?
the celebrity spokesman, Al Franken, for 2MI 2001, which is when the millennium does begin. And
oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, and we are our goal really is to stop the nonsense. It's a little too late in some countries, but I'm glad. Thank you for having me. As you know, ABC is where most Americans, more Americans get their news from ABC than any other source, and that's why I'm here. Also, CNN wouldn't let me on. But,
so what's the? What are you trying to convince me of?
Well, I think Stephen Jay Gould, when you talked to him earlier, said it best. The first year, set by Dionysius Ezechias, a monk in the 6th century, was the year 1 AD. They didn't have, in Roman numerals, they didn't have 0, so therefore the first year was 1 AD, and therefore the millennium ends when, on January 1st, 2001.
Are you a friend of Stephen Jay Gould's? Is that what this is
Well,
about?
we at 2MI think he's the lowest of the low, because he intellectually accepts what we're saying, but doesn't, when he was talking to you on the phone, he didn't press it, and I think that's worse than believing what everyone else believes.
Could you come here for a second, please? How do you, and you can convince me, I'll listen to your argument. Can you convince those people out there? Can you give me any reason why you should convince those people out there?
Well, first of all, I could show them this letter that I have signed by Stephen Hawking, 33 Nobel laureates, and Dick Cavett.
And what does the letter say?
It says that I'm right. I mean, that the year 2001 is the January 1st, is, and that you should be telling these people that.
I'll make you a deal.
Stephen Hawking, yes.
I'll make you a deal. If you can convince them, we'll buy your argument.
Okay. You want me? I'll
have a nice evening.
Okay.
If you can convince them.
Well, not all of them.
Well, if you can convince a majority of them, we'll buy your argument.
Okay, well, would you wear the T-shirt at least?
Oh, well, I'll certainly keep it around. When did anybody in the news business ever turn down a free T-shirt? Thank you very much. If you can convince them, you can convince us. 2MI. Al Franken. We'll be back in just a moment.